everybody. What's cooking today with Laura Napoleon in the kitchen from Wheat Berry Café. We're so glad to have you back again.
I'm so glad to be here.
You know, and I have to just say this. You brought lunch today for us, and it was so yummy. It was I don't know exactly what it was. Laura can probably tell us, but some kind of a Thai wrap with cashews. It was spicy. I ate it all gone, and it was so healthy and good for me. What was it about? What else besides what I'm telling them is in it?
Well, we made a zucchini first, a zucchini like pasta salad, and instead of obviously using pasta, use zucchini.
Amazing.
And the sauce is a white almond creamy sauce, and then on top of it we had some sun-dried tomato.
Beautiful.
And tomatoes, so it's kind of like that creamy pasta.
Yeah, well, thank you for doing that.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's so good to feel like you've eaten something healthy, and we have something healthy here, a recipe that's going to make us all good and healthy. It is, what do you call it? I love
shimmy,
this name.
shimmy, shiitake.
Shimmy, shimmy, shiitake soup. That's what we're making today. What is it all about?
Easy soup. Really nice, and it has shiitake mushrooms, of course, hence the name, shimmy, shimmy. And the first thing I'm going to do is put in our tiny little bit of sesame oil.
Okay.
It smells so yummy.
Ooh, yeah, that smells very Chinese.
It does, absolutely. Now, this soup can be made, you don't have to saute this if you don't want to. It can all be put in at once.
Okay.
But since we have it, and you can put in the
mushrooms?
Shiitake mushrooms. So I'm going to saute them a tiny bit.
What do mushrooms have in it that is so good for us? Do you know? Is it vitamin C or D or what is it?
Actually, these are like miracle food.
Okay.
They say shiitake mushrooms because
they say
they do.
They say.
I know, and you know, some foods. So as we talked about, some foods are so controversial. But
I know.
I don't get any bad rap on our mushrooms.
Okay, even though they are a fungus.
I know. Go figure. Go figure. But they're antiviral.
That's good. That's right. That's
loaded in amino acids. And the coolest thing is they have all 8 amino acids.
Wow.
Awesome meat replacement. Because it has the amino acids, and the ratio on mushrooms is even better than meat, egg, or soy.
Okay. So tell me if you wash your mushrooms, because that's always a little bit of a controversy here. We say, well, do we wash them? Do we scrub them? Do we wipe them off?
Some people wipe them. I rinse them.
Yeah.
I'm a rinser.
Yeah, I don't like dirt on my mushrooms.
They're organic, and even if the dirt is left on there, that's organic too, but I do.
The dirt is organic?
I do.
So it's okay to eat organic?
Ours is definitely, yes. Yes.
I'm glad that you wash yours.
Don't you remember when your kids were little and they ate sand?
Oh, yeah.
When we brought them to the doctor, there's a little extra fiber.
That's right.
Doesn't hurt.
How can you take a kid to the beach where they don't eat a handful of sand? They just do, right?
No shells.
No shells.
Good. Okay, so now, believe it or not, we're just going to put in, this is our organic vegetable broth, which...
This is amazing to me.
Yes, and you probably, do you remember how we make it?
No.
It's pretty easy. We bottle our own juices, so we grind a lot of vegetables. And then from the vegetable pulp, we'll make our organic broth.
That's just crazy.
Is an example, as you can see, of juices. 2 of the bottled juices. Now, those are organic. They're cold pressed. We have a 400-pound juicer at the cafe, at the kitchen, sorry. And that's what we do is juice it. And then the pulp we reuse. And you can make flax crackers with the pulp. You can make dog biscuits with the pulp. I mean, we don't want to throw it away. And the last in the garden. We use it in the
compost.
Yes,
sure,
in the compost.
Absolutely.
You can put all of your, here's your pink Himalayan sea salt.
I've just heard about Himalayan sea salt. What is so great about Himalayan sea salt?
Himalayan sea salt is just loaded in minerals.
Okay.
Minerals that you won't get.
Is it always pink?
Nope. You can buy, there's so many salts.
Am I okay to go?
Put it all in.
All of this. Okay, Himalayan sea salt.
Salt is like wine. There's like a million different kinds, honestly.
Is this pepper?
It is organic black pepper.
Normal organic black pepper, all right. About how much is that?
That's
a couple of teaspoons?
It is. It's 2 teaspoons.
Okay.
And then we'll put most of our cilantro in.
Cilantro. I was thinking that was parsley.
And this came from our garden.
That smells so good, viewers. I wish you could smell it.
I know.
Green onions.
And we'll save a little for the garnish.
For the garnish. So all of this is organic. It's all healthy, good for us.
And we can put in now that's coconut aminos. We don't use soy sauce. Notice does it smell like soy?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So if you look even...
Am I ready?
You may pour that in, maybe put that in.
Okay.
We don't use soy sauce at the cafe.
Yeah, we were talking about that during the before we came on the air, and it is so interesting because Laura, viewers, you may remember this from the last time she was on, she is a breast cancer survivor, and you really feel like you ate a lot of soy leading up to your breast cancer. Now, I don't know if that's what caused it or not, but you are a believer in that.
And you know, we'll never know, really, right?
Right.
mean, God has his way, and cancer's not discriminatory, is it?
That's true, but we do know that there are certain sauces that you can get that are soy-free if you do happen to think that there's something wrong with soy. And I have to tell you this cute little, it's not really a cute little story, but my relatives in South Carolina grew soybeans, tons and tons of soy. And we always thought, well, good, soy is going to be healthy, it's going to be good for you, except that it's loaded down with pesticides, fertilizers, herbicides, all kinds of things. And my cousin that grew soy actually did die of cancer. So I don't know if there's a correlation or not. I'm not here to tell you that, but I am here to tell you that if we can do a healthy alternative, why wouldn't we? Soy-free seasoning sauce. Never heard of it before.
Yes.
So have we put this in there?
It's organic.
That's what that was.
Yes, that's what you put in.
Okay.
And there's some white rice wine vinegar, which gives it that like Oriental Asian flair.
I love that.
Yes.
And that's it.
If you can believe, that is it.
That is it.
And you wait until your mushrooms, maybe 5 minutes, your mushrooms will wilt.
Right.
Finished product looks like that.
Beautiful. And that's where you put your garnish on top, a little bit more of your
cilantro
and your this is something that you would get at a Japanese steakhouse,
Absolutely.
right?
And you know how they serve that first? It's, but it's, I mean, it's laden with all this yummy, yummy, yummy nutrients. And they use mushrooms even. There's an extract that you can take from a mushroom, believe it or not. And they use it for patients that are going through cancer therapy, chemotherapy.
Yeah.
It's some, I'm not a doctor at all, but I do read that it does, what it does to you, it helps the reduction of white blood cells.
Right.
Because you know when you're going through chemo, you have to really be careful of your counts.
Yes.
And that's what it does. So mushrooms just is full of yummy, I mean, if I don't want to do meat, I will grill and use a big, gigantic, yummy, like shiitake mushroom and grill it.
So there may be some viewers out there today who don't want to make their own broth.
That's okay.
But they can always go to Wheat Berry Café. Tell us where you're located, Laura.
We are on Douglas, right by I-4, 434 and Douglas.
Okay.
So we're in Altamont Springs, but we're really like right in the heart of Longwood.
So what kind of a meal would this go with, do you think?
You know what? Actually, I'm going to show you another meal. It can go with a beautiful wrap.
All right.
I think that anything in the Asian kind of flair
maybe a
here
stir fry or something like that. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Organic and GMO free, you're good.
GMO free. That's big. Shimmy Shimmy Shiitake Soup. If you want the recipe, we can get that for you up either on our website or our Facebook, or you can go to your website probably to get it as well, right? WheatBerryCafe.com. So thank you for being here today, and I appreciate your wonderful recipe.